In this video, I will be showing my mother all the Honkai Star Rail characters. I will be showing them to her, and she will be giving her overall thoughts on them. She is very opinionated, just like me. She has some very good opinions, and perhaps some questionable opinions. Uh, I mean, I also have opinions that could probably get people to dislike me. Uh, Argente lovers, beware. This is not a safe space for you. Uh, and yeah, it will just be an overall very fun time. And I am filming this intro after the day after I filmed the rest of the video with my mom, and she told me that last night apparently she had a dream about Boot Hill. She doesn't she doesn't remember what the dream was about, just that he was there. So, yeah. I, funny thing to share about the aftermath of filming this. We'll start with Stell. She's the main character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, for a main character, she's pretty basic.
I think that's largely the point, so that people can like project themselves onto her.
That makes sense, yeah.
But yeah. This is her oh wait, this button. This is like her pretty art.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Like, she's not cool. She doesn't really invoke
Yeah, she kinda just
anything, though. It's
yeah.
just really basic and
Yeah.
one of the more basic designs I think I've seen.
Yeah. She is
She
very
just looks neutral.
yeah, she is very
Yes, maybe
neutral. That's probably a good word for it. Any assumptions from her personality or not really?
More mysterious than anything, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's really not much that gives a lot away.
That
Like, the details and stuff are cool, and I see the little knife down there, but yeah, there's not a whole
yeah,
lot of like.
she has her express ticket right there. That's what I was
Mhm.
talking about earlier with like Sunday having the red
Yeah.
stripe on his. Now would probably be the good time to explain that my mom does actually know a little bit about Honkai Star Rail and a little bit about the characters as a whole, as I talk about it fairly frequently. Uh Specifically, I talk about Sunday a lot. I'm as annoying about him in real life as I am online. But so, well, my mom doesn't really know all the characters. She does know a few of them. She has seen characters like Himiko and Hanya before, and obviously she's seen a lot about Sunday, and I've talked about him a lot. And I've specifically recently been talking about the little red stripe on his jacket and how I think that'll be where they put an express ticket for him. So if you hear me reference that at all, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she doesn't know a lot about her past because she woke up with only memories of Klafka, who I'll show you later. She in canon, she's like very silly. It's like frequent joke that the main character just roots through the trash. They're often called a raccoon, and she just says funny stuff a lot. Well, there's like three types of dialogue options usually, like a nicer one, a meaner one, and then a silly one. But it does seem like the silly one is what's meant to be canon for her. So yeah, she's just silly goofy. I think her eyes are really pretty.
Yeah, the overall aesthetic is really good.
Yeah, it does just invoke like just mysterious, and one of my favorite things is this just like random loop on the back of her outfit, which like serves no purpose, so people joke that it's like a child leash, which again really fits well with like her silly personality. But yeah, we'll do Himiko now. You've seen her before. You
Yeah,
commented on her assets.
that's pretty.
Yeah,
I like the outfit, kind of.
What do you dislike about it? You seem skeptical.
Well, I mean, wearing the ball gown type cocktail dress into battle, and the weird case thing on the back is.
It's
Oddly designed.
it's a jacket, but she
Yeah.
only wears one sleeve of
Okay.
it. And there's her ticket.
Little floofy.
It is
I
very
don't know.
floofy.
The color scheme works.
Yeah.
though.
I love the gold accents, and she has
Her hair is pretty.
she has really pretty hair. She has these really pretty roses
Those are really pretty.
in her hair. She just has like very subtle red makeup, and I think it really is pretty. And I love her earring.
Yeah, she looks like she's nice, but she could get down to business if she had to.
Yeah, that is kind of how she's the navigator for the Express, and she's also the one who fixed up the Express. She had found it like destroyed and broken, so she fixed it. And now she acts as the navigator for it. She kind of does take like the lead role often, as she like figures out like who's going on what expeditions, and she handles a lot of like the diplomatic stuff that the Express has to do.
Mm-hmm.
But she is very kind. Yeah.
Real high cut.
It is very high cut. We'll do Welts now. This is Welt Yang. I talk about him fairly often as well.
Yeah.
He's the one from a different world. Or like universe.
This little scarf thing is cool. He looks very militant and
Yeah, he's
what's the deal with the one glove?
I'm not sure. Hoyoverse really likes to add little bits of asymmetric design elements. I don't think I've ever noticed that he only has one glove, actually.
Huh.
Do you want to move the microphone a little? Yeah. What would you like assume about his personality and stuff?
He looks pretty dry. I don't know, not very, like, he wouldn't really joke around
Yeah.
or anything. He's pretty serious and probably has people in high places.
Yeah, he often acts as the voice of reason for the Express. Like when Himiko's not around, he very much is the voice of reason. He is the oldest member of the Express. I believe he's
his little scarf.
Yeah, he's also he was before he joined the Express, he was the Researcher of Reason, which researchers are similar to gods. But he lost most of that power. He does still possess some of it in his cane, which he doesn't have here. But he has a cane, and it's called the Star of Eden, and it can create black holes. Yeah. This is Branya. She's not a member of the Express.
Her earrings are pretty.
Yeah, they are very
That's
pretty.
The first thing that caught my attention.
I think they're meant to look like I forget the actual word for them, but those like decorative eggs that are like Russian.
Yeah.
I believe that's what the inspiration for those are from. Her hair is really pretty. It's these 3 drills.
Her whole outfit is really cool.
Yeah. Would you believe that she lived Would you believe she lived on a planet covered in snow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear that in the sun.
Yeah, it is a little. Again, hers is a little high cut.
Yeah.
A lot of the early designs had a lot of very high cuts.
You think that tail never gets caught between your knees?
Yeah. Her weapon of choice is a gun that has a blade attached to it.
That's fun though.
Yeah. What would you assume about her personality just from how she looks?
I don't really know. I guess maybe like she's got the mask and the fun earrings and stuff. Maybe she's a little more laid back and a little fun in nature. Although she looks more serious in like some other parts of her too.
There's her knife gun. You can kind of see it right there.
That's fun.
Yeah, she was her mother, Kokolia, was the supreme guardian of Belobog, and she's Kokolia's adopted daughter, and she had been serving as like head of part of the military forces of Belobog. But after everything with Kokolia happened, where she like tried to use the Celeron and ended up like dying, Branya took over. She is very much she's a bit more serious. She very much does care about her people, but she's still learning how to be like an actual leader. But she is very like she cares about people, but she's very like stern a lot of the times. And she does struggle to figure out which is like the right choice she has to make in certain situations because she is still so new to all this.
Maybe that's what
Gepard.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's also from Belobog, which is a planet covered in ice.
What's on the back? Oh, that's just like a
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like some battle armor or something.
Yeah, he's
for
the
sure.
he's the captain of the Silvermane Guard.
I like the color scheme.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. Everything's all so bright today.
He's actually one of the characters that I don't particularly care for, just because a little hint of what he's like is I feel he's very bland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep hitting the wrong button. This is his pretty art.
Yeah.
That's his weapon. It's a guitar case that his sister modified for him.
Is there a guitar in it?
No, I don't believe so. Yeah. What do you assume about him?
Yeah, probably just pretty follow the rules, kind of to the point.
Yeah,
type
that's
person.
very much what he is. He goes to the extent that he almost arrests his sister
Oh wow.
because he was ordered to. But yeah, he's just he very much wants to do the right thing, but he is very much follow what he's told by those above him.
Right hand dominant.
Yeah, I believe so. He's
Well,
also
that's where all the cool stuff.
he's also canonically really bad at art.
Yeah. No, it looks like he couldn't draw and stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
Does he have a tail? What is that?
No. It is a tail, but it's not
not
like
his
tail. It's just like.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, I never noticed that till you pointed it out. Actually,
Whose tail is that? I don't really like that part. It better be like a
Yeah, wow.
commemorative tail of like a pet. Something. It looks like a trophy.
It's even weirder considering his younger sister Lynx really loves like animals and all that stuff. Like
Maybe he just wants to have a tail so bad.
Gepard is secretly like just a furry. He just hides there
Bristol
really.
leopard.
This is Clara.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah, I really like her.
She looks like she would do a stabby stab blow with those eyes.
Yeah, she has really pretty eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you also guess that she's from the same?
She doesn't have any shoes on.
Would you also guess she's from the same ice planet as Branya and
Wow,
Gepard?
they must be really thick-skinned because she doesn't have any pants on either.
She does.
Pants and shoes.
She lives in the Belobog is split into two sections, one above ground and one below ground, and she is from the underground area. So I imagine it's probably a little warmer down there. But yeah, the shoe thing is brought up a lot.
Yeah.
And according to her, some people tried to give her shoes, but she doesn't like how they feel on her feet, so she's a lot like my mother.
So many similarities.
Yeah. She is also ironically one of his favorite characters.
Oh, that's cute. No, I love
because
her
she
jacket.
has I wonder if it she has this big robot.
Aw.
His name is Farog, and he's like
well, I guess if
he's
she's
like a
not
supercomputer.
walking in the snow, then
So she is shown in the snow here,
yeah.
but she's also not touching the snow.
Right, he's carrying her.
Yeah.
No, I really love her jacket and her hair.
Yeah, her jacket looks warm and comfy.
I wish she had some stockings and some boots on.
Yeah, I wish let Clara wear shoes. What do you think she'd be like? She is on the younger side. I don't think we have an official age for her, but I think she's meant to be like 14.
Just probably sweet and nice and kind.
Yeah.
She looks like she would maybe like animals.
Yeah, she is very kind.
Kind of like a Little Red Riding Hood. In a
Yeah,
way.
she. Svarog is essentially like her only family. She views him as like a father figure.
Yeah.
And he's a like supercomputer basically that doesn't understand human emotions, but he does try for her. Yeah. I really wish they let Clara have shoes. This is Topaz and her little friend Numby. That's a warp trotter. They're a non-violent enemy you can fight. They kind of just show up and you have to defeat them, and you get stellar jades from it.
Yeah.
But I like to pretend that I rescue them and I don't hurt them.
Well, okay, she doesn't really have much of an outfit to talk about.
She is one of the more
undressed
characters. She is not from Belobog. She is part of the IPC.
Yeah.
Which is the Interstellar Peace Corporation.
Yeah. The gloves and sleeves part is cool on the top.
I think her eyes are really pretty.
Yeah, I like her hair
yeah
too. And
I love the multicolor.
Yeah. The boot thing is interesting and cool with the two different
kind of
the same. I don't know.
I guess they are meant to be two different boots. And then Numby's adorable.
Yeah, that's just like
She
love her
gave Numby a
streaks.
little bow. Numby also canonically works for the IPC.
Yeah.
Like, they're not just her pets, they canonically get paid.
Gosh, those shorts are tight.
Yeah, they are very tight and very short.
And those buttons don't look like they do anything.
Yeah,
I'm
and there's a
wondering,
lot
okay,
of...
how do you even go to the bathroom? Do you have to take the whole thing off?
That's a good question, because it looks like it's the one piece.
It really does, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, you're not going to the bathroom till you get home in that thing.
Wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
She still looks like someone that I guess would take charge and.
Yeah,
Maybe,
she's
get
one
the
of the
pen.
10 Stone Hearts, which the IPC is split into different departments, and the Stone Hearts are part of the not marketing, I don't think. I forget which specific department Diamond is the head of, but there's 10 Stone Hearts who all report directly to Diamond, the head of the department, and she's one of them. And she handles, like, she's a debt collector, essentially. But yeah, she's very much like go to it. She likes to, I believe she says that nobody's a forever enemy. They're just temporary enemies, and they can be friends later. She's very on top of everything. But she does in one of the quests, she does kind of learn that perhaps the way the IPC wants to do things isn't always the right way, as she sees how Belobog deals with everything. So it is very sweet. She does have some development in there. She is also very... she should probably have more clothes.
Yeah.
This is Fuxuan. She is from the Xianzhou Lafu, which is like a bit like Chinese inspired, I believe. And yeah,
her colors are pretty.
She's very pretty. She's one of my favorites.
Soft and
yeah.
The dress is pretty cool.
Yeah. Her eyes are also really pretty. All the characters have such pretty eyes. I love her hairpiece.
I like the purple thing on the front that has the
This?
constellations in it.
I believe this is meant to like call back to the Matrix of Precedent, which is the fortune-telling machine that Xianzhou uses, and she operates. Yeah, this is her pretty art. Yeah. What do you think she acts like?
Probably cooperative.
Yeah, she's very much like on top of everything. Her ability to see the future makes her like a little like I don't know the right word for it, but she does go at things a very like calculated way.
Sure.
The first time we see her show up, she when we're fighting Klofka, and she jumps through the air, and Klofka shoots a bunch of bullets up in the air, and Fuxuan adjusts all of them so that they shoot each other and not her.
That's awesome.
Which, like, does a very good job of communicating how she typically acts. She very much calculates everything before she does it. But she's a little silly. Just under everything. This is Bailu. She's a Vidyara, which is a species, part of the Xianzhou Alliance, and they're descendants of Long the Permanence, who was one of the Aeons before they disappeared. And she has like her horns, and she has a tail.
Oh, the horns are cool. Oh, let me see the tail. Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
I like her hair too.
I love her design. She's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah. I love her dress too. It looks really comfy. What would you think her personality is?
Oh, childish and playful.
Yeah, she very much is childish and playful. She loves food.
Yes.
And because she's half of the reincarnation of the High Elder, because the Vidyaras, they can reincarnate. What happens is when they reach a point where they die, they don't die, they turn into an egg, and then they come back as like mostly a new person. And she is half of the reincarnation of the previous High Elder Dunsung, who we'll get to the other half in a minute. It is probably better to start with her for the Vidyaras though, because she does look the most dragon-like. Yeah, but yeah, so she's the Alchemy Commission is meant to take care of her, but she very much does not like staying in the commission and frequently sneaks out to the point where they have to like chase her around. This is Jiao Choi. He's also from the Xianzhou, but he's from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. He's our first Foxian
He
character.
looks a little high now.
Totally see that.
Or a lot. Or really happy. Like, I'm so happy. That high. Me too. I like that.
He's a healer, but he uses food to heal people.
Oh, the fire school.
Yeah.
Fire
Give your opinions on him while I close the door. What do you like think of him?
Oh, I wish his shirt was black, or maybe that blue color. All the white is.
Yeah.
Oh, he just looks so happy.
He does.
I love his little ears; they're so pretty.
Yeah. During the end of the story section we meet him in, he actually becomes blind because he poisons himself to save everybody. He survives the poison, but he loses his eyesight in the process.
Very heroic.
Yeah. Oh, and he has a tail.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's just the best thing ever.
You love the tails. You like the Foxians.
Yeah.
I love his hair cool too. I love the braid.
Oh, the thing on the back.
And I like how he wears his. What is his jacket? Is my question. What are these sleeves and how do they work? Because he has sleeves up here, but then he has sleeves here.
Yeah, I guess.
And you can see that there's a hole in the sleeve for an arm.
If you were putting it on, you would just put your arm through the whole thing instead of letting it hang back there, but I don't think you could do that without taking it off. I don't know. Yeah, it's not very functional. For sure.
I do really like the asymmetrical designs on this, where he has the wrap on this hand and the glove on this hand, and the belt hangy thing on this side and the strap on this side. But yeah, he's one of my favorites. He's very he's very kind, but he is a little devious under there. Yeah. And he serves as the main healer for Fei Xiao, who is one of the generals for the Xianzhou, because each ship has its own general. And she's one of the generals. Nick. This is Linxia. She's a Vidyara as well, but she doesn't have the horns and tails.
Or clothes.
She does have this really pretty gradient on her skin though.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, and it's on her legs too.
Does it make up for the fact that you take
She is very
like your hair is longer than your shorts.
Yeah.
About that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
The snake stuff going in and out of there is kind of
it is really cool. I love her.
It's really uncomfortable. Too. Like I wouldn't want my tatas in there.
Yeah, it's a lot of Honkai. I feel like that for a lot of the clothes in Honkai Star Rail is I'd love to have this, but I would not love to wear it.
Or fight in it. Though
she is a healer, so she every character fights in gameplay, obviously, but she doesn't fight a lot in lore, I don't believe. She does have this really pretty headpiece around her bun braid. Yeah. What do you think of Linxia, Nix? What are your thoughts? Oh, very informative.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she also has little scales here. Yeah. What do you think she acts like?
I don't know. She looks like she could be kind of snotty.
Yeah, she is kind and cares about her patients, but she is very she does it very sassily. Most of the stuff she says with a snark.
A little condescending.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I love all the little rings she has on her hands. I think they're really pretty, and I love this little snake thingy. I actually thought she was a snake when I first saw her drip marketing, and I was only a tiny bit disappointed when I learned she was a Vidyara. This is Runmei. She's not from the Xianzhou. She is a scientist, and she's part of the Genius Society. This one or the DNA ones?
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
It's a little elfin
kind of.
I don't just her vibe.
Yeah. She's a scientist, and she's specifically biology and DNA and all that stuff. And here's her pretty art, and there's her instrument. She plays that, and she uses it in battle. She wants to become an Aeon. Do you remember what the Aeons are? Aeons are essentially gods. They're in control of a path each. So, like, our playable paths are Harmony, Destruction, Hunt, Erudition, Nihility, Preservation, and Abundance. And each path is controlled by an Aeon that encompasses that. So she wants to become one of those.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. What do you think what do you think her personality is? Also, her eyes are really pretty.
Her eyes are really pretty. She looks just smart and focused. And
yeah, she is. She's very smart. She's a member.
I don't know, like, does she like nature and stuff? Because her outfit is.
She has
really
a passive enjoyment of it, I believe.
Flowery.
Yeah, she is. She's a good like descriptor of how she is the first thing she does when she meets us is makes it so we can't talk about her. Like she feeds us drugged cake. That makes it so we can't discuss her. And she acts like she's very much just a little. She doesn't particularly understand humans and stuff because she is so far detached from it.
Big same.
Yeah, but she's in the way that she wants to like literally just. I mean, I also would like to not be human, but yeah, I get it. I get where she's coming from, but
relatable.
Yeah, but she is just very much. I love her outfit though. It is again very uncovering, but I think it's really pretty. I love all the flowers and stuff. The cat cakes the little cat cakes I drew for us. She made them.
Oh nice.
Yeah, I love this on the back of it. Where like it's like part of an embroidery. She also does embroidery. One of her idols is her doing embroidery. Yeah. This is Dr. Ratio. Dr. Veritas Ratio. He is not a member of the Genius Society, and instead he's a member of the Intelligentsia Guild. He has a little owl on his shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah. He also has really pretty eyes. They all have really pretty eyes. Yeah. He's one of my favorites, too. I think when I did the character ranker, I think he was number 10 exactly.
Yeah.
But I really like him. What do you think he acts like?
He looks a little wild and out there, maybe.
Yeah. Well, not really. He puts on a mask of like arrogance and like he calls both himself and everybody else idiots. But he does under it all, he does really care about people, and his whole thing is when he was younger, he wanted to be part of the Genius Society, which to become part of the Genius Society, you have to receive the gaze of Nos, one of the Eons. But he never received Nos's gaze. So he became very bitter towards that, but the speculated reason why, despite him being incredibly smart, he has 8 PhDs, I believe. One of which is in mathematics, and one of which is in like actual medicine and doctorate stuff, which is both ridiculous. And he he works as a teacher at, I forget what the school is called, just whatever the like big fancy school is, and he believes that education should be free for everyone. He has a plaster head of himself that he wears, so he doesn't have to see idiot people. And he also can't see out of it, and he just walks around in it, but he can't see out of it. I love it. This is his pretty art. He has this pretty book that he uses in battle and he hits people with, and he throws chalk at them.
That's smart.
He throws chalk at them, and he says 5 points.
Oh, funny.
I love him. But yeah, he does very much care about people. He just puts on like an act of, I'm a snarky bitch. I'm better than everyone. This is Robin.
I love the halo.
Yeah, she's a Helvonian, which are like, yeah, she's a pop star. Yeah, she's Sunday's sister, so I obviously love her a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Here's her pretty art where she's breaking out of her cage. God, her and Sunday have a depressing backstory. She also has these pretty wings on her outfit, which I believe they're actually meant to be like her second set of wings. she does use a second pair of wings occasionally. Yeah, but she's very pretty.
Her eyes are pretty too. She's gotta be super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she also very much like cares about people, and she'll go to planets that are in distress to like just help out, and she got shot in the neck once. Which her getting shot in the neck is like the big turning point for Sunday's character, where he like starts believing in the order and everything. But she's just very nice. She wants the best for literally everybody, regardless if they deserve it or not. But she does have to contend with the fact that she is a pop star.
Yeah.
And she it's really how do you think you'd hide these wings if you were like super famous and you have to hide your identity when you leave the house? How would you hide those? She tucks them behind her hair.
Oh, okay.
And the halos are removable.
It's not windy.
They can just take the halos off if they want, which I think is really cool. But yeah,
sometimes you gotta.
Yeah. I love her shoes too. I love how they're just slightly different from each other.
Well, her overall outfit is one of my favorites.
And it covers a lot of skin, which I know you like.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, the music that I have playing in the train right now is one of her songs. Sway to My Beat in the Cosmos, which is one of my favorites. Yeah. She also has a lot of fun coding for being a lesbian, which is fun.
Yeah, the colors kind of
Yeah, it's hard to see in this one, but she has these 3 dots in her cheek, which are pink, white, and orange, which are the colors of the lesbian flag. And I love her for that. She calls March cutie, which I think is really sweet. I love them. Yeah, Firefly. I love her outfit. And it covers a lot. Yeah, she has this little flower on the back too. This is my brother's favorite character. Yeah, because she turns into a giant robot. Yeah. She has this giant like mecha suit that she wears in battle. She's a Stellaron hunter, which are they essentially go to their leader Elio can see the future, and he's picked what he considers to be the best outcome, which is one where we have to end up fighting Nanook, the Aeon of Destruction. And so she does look very sweet. She's also terminally ill. Yeah, she has this disease called entropy loss syndrome, I believe it is, where basically her consciousness is slowly fading away from reality. Where so at first people with this just are like normal and like they can run and jump like everybody else, but slowly their movements and stuff become slower and slower until they just completely fade away. And she's trying her best to escape that fate. Yeah. And she was also a soldier for fighting one of the Aeons. Yeah, she is very pretty. And she's one of the characters that gets killed, in quotation marks, during Penacony. She gets stabbed through the stomach by something unto death. And I love her like little wings. I love her shoes too. I love
the boots.
I love when shoes have like fluffy stuff coming out the top. And I love
that you wouldn't wear them.
I would not wear them in real life, but I love looking at them in fiction. I also just love the use of orange throughout her outfit. Mm-hmm. It's enough that it's but it's not overkill. Yeah. It's enough that it works as a good accent color, but it's not an overkill.
It draws.
That's really you can cool. see Sam, her giant mecha, behind her.
Yeah.
That's why he likes her.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. I love her a lot. Here's Jade.
She almost reminds me of like a twisted Cruella de Vil or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
On that weird.
Yeah. I like her hat. It's very big and.
Yeah. She looks witchy.
Yeah, she's one of the Stonehearts. She works with Topaz. I believe outside of Opal, she is the highest ranking Stoneheart, I believe. She acts as like Diamond's mouthpiece. And she is very much like meant to resemble a snake. You can see her snake in her art. And yeah, she's very what would you assume she acts like? Yeah. she puts on a very, like, soft and motherly facade, but she is very much a bitch.
Yeah.
It's also highly, like, implied that the IPC is partially involved with human trafficking, specifically towards Aventurine's story. And she's presumably fairly involved with that. Yeah. This game gets heavy in a lot of places. Yeah, I pulled her mostly because she works really well with Himiko, and I love using Himiko. But I like what she can do for the story, but not as a character. I need a drink of water quick, hold on. She also has this, like, shop called the Bonajade Exchange, where people can exchange anything. Like, she can make any wish come true, but you have to, like, pay a pretty ridiculous price. So yeah, she's not the best. I love her outfit though. This is a really good use of asymmetry in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because it does also help showcase like her very soft and elegant and motherly facade and her darker, less kind facade or like true personality. She uses a whip in battle, by the way. Yeah. 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 March 7th. She is very cute. She's one of the members of the Astral Express. This is the thing I was talking about the other night where I was like, it's kind of like a hoodie, but it's not a hoodie. And she takes a lot of photos. Her whole backstory is the Express found her drifting through space while she was concealed in a block of ice. And she has zero memories about her past. She doesn't even remember her name. The reason she calls herself March 7th is because that's the date they found her on, and it just kind of stuck. But yeah, and here's her art. She's an archer.
Cute.
Yeah. And she fights with ice because of being trapped in the ice.
I like her aesthetic. It's really pretty.
Yeah,
her hair is really pretty.
It is. I love her hair. She is very much kind of just the cutesy.
Yeah. No, she does look like the little sister.
Yeah, so far she's basically just kind of stuck around with our Trailblazer. And she acts as like part, like, just as like what like we bounce off of for the funny dialogue. Like we'll say something funny and she's like, ugh, really? But then she'll say something ridiculous 5 seconds later. She's a little stupid, but we can let that slide because she doesn't really remember anything. I think she's allowed to be a little dumb. I love the use of orange, where it's enough to provide a pop, but not enough for it to be, like, odd or overpowering. And yeah, I think it's really cute. And her single glove, this time I do have a reason for it, it's an archery glove.
Yeah.
Because those are the fingers she uses to pull back the string. Which is why she only has one glove. But yeah. And she's a big fan of Robin. Yeah. And Robin calls her cutie, which I think is really cute. Sunhun. The last member of the Astral Express we have. He's
very approachable.
No, he very much has the stoic, slightly, like, don't talk to me personality.
Felt.
Yeah, he's referred to by Sushang as silent but deadly.
Yeah. Probably not the most sought after nickname.
Yeah. He's from the Xianjia Lofo, but he was exiled because of his crimes. He's a Vidyara, like Bailu.
Yeah.
And Lingsha. But his past incarnation committed horrid crimes, so he was exiled, and now he's allowed back because of being a new person. This is his pretty art. Yeah, that's his spear that he uses in battle. But yeah, you kind of hit it right on the money. He's very much just a don't talk to me type. He serves as the guard for the Express, and also he's in charge of cataloging all the data they collect. But yeah, he's just, yeah. This is Arlen. He's the head of security on Herta Space Station. Yeah, similar to how Japard is kind of just a do what those above me asks, he's like that too, but he does have a sense of, like, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. He's a better version of Japard, essentially. Yeah, and he's like best friends with Asta, who's one of the characters we'll get to in a second, and he helps take care of her dog, Peppy.
Yeah.
Peppy's adorable. Yeah. And he's just... You pretty much got it fairly correct. What do you think of his outfit and...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I'd enjoy this like weird flappy bit when I'm fighting, because he is the head of security, I believe.
Yeah, some of those don't look very compatible.
Yeah. This is Asta. She is the lead researcher on the space station. Yeah. She's also...
Interesting outfit.
She's also rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich.
Like, to the point where she doesn't look at price tags when she buys stuff.
Yeah, well, a lot of belts or something on there.
Yeah. I like her hair. I love when characters have braids like this. I'd hate that myself, but I love when characters have it. Her eyes are also really pretty. I love when characters have white pupils. Not feeling her outfit?
Not really. There's like one on the part on the back looks like a seatbelt or something.
Yeah, that one is a little odd.
Suspenders. It's really long.
Oh, they are suspenders.
Yeah.
That, I would trip over that immediately. I would fall straight on my face.
Yeah, but not entirely feeling the outfit.
Oh, here's her pretty art.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. She is very much just a kind person. She is she's kind, but she is a little, like, obtuse when it comes to money-related things, because she grew up super rich. But yeah. This is Herta, or, Herta's puppet form. She is the, head of the space station. She owns it, obviously, and she's member 83 of the Genius Society.
She doesn't look like she...
This is specifically a puppet version of her younger self that she made, so she can monitor the space station when she's not there. And there's just like 80 of these all around the space station.
That's silly.
Yeah. And then here's more of her puppets, and she has little hand puppets of the two Trailblazers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What do you assume her personality would be? She is very much just kind of a little snotty.
Yeah.
A lot of the members of the Genius Society are a little, like, not the best with people because of how smart they are. She's kind of just, like, 9 times out of 10, if she sends you a text message before you can even finish talking to her, it ends with, "This number is deactivated, don't contact me," or whatever. So yeah, she's just a little snotty. And we don't know what her, like, actual form looks like yet, because it hasn't been revealed. But, so we just have this puppet version of her. This is Serval. She's also from Belobog, the frozen planet. And she lives on the surface, so she has zero excuse for... I would freeze to death immediately. I'm sorry.
Not going on.
I love her hair, though.
Oh, the hair is really pretty, which doesn't really match the rest of the outfit. Which is
she's a rock star.
Yeah? Nothing about that outfit says that.
She's also, like, a scientist. She's a rock star scientist.
Nothing says that scientist either.
Yeah?
Like, she looks more like a military...
Yeah, you can see... Well, she was a military scientist.
Oh, well, still.
Yeah.
Nothing about her really
This
said
is
rock
her.
star,
This
so
is her
nothing.
giant, like, guitar sword she uses in battle. She's Japard's older sister, and she made his guitar case for him.
Oh, okay.
But you're not feeling the outfit?
No. I really think that's what it is. Like, yeah.
It is also a lot between the asymmetry here, the asymmetry here, this thing here clashing with that thing there, that red thing, which isn't really complemented by any other reds of that color. Like, because she has the pink there and there, which is fine, but there's nothing else that is red like this. And yeah. Oh, I never realized part of her, like, back train stuff is singed. So yeah. And her hair is I think it's because the blue is such a vibrant blue compared to every other color on her outfit.
Right, it's like icy.
And it's also not the same blue as the rest of the blue in her hair.
Yeah.
It does look a little odd. And yeah, she's kind, she wants to do the right thing, and she's kind of just, I don't know a good way to explain her. I think she ranked towards the I don't particularly think about these characters often part of my tier list, which probably says a lot about how I just don't think about her often. I have been using her a lot, though, because she's one of the few characters I have on my other account. This is Natasha. She's also from Belobog, but she's from the underground section.
Yeah, what's the potion thing?
She's a nurse, or like a doctor, so that's medicine? I don't know. What
teddy bear?
She does have a teddy bear, and she, what weapon would you assume a doctor would have?
Like a syringe or a scalpel?
I wonder if it shows it here. It doesn't, but this is her pretty art. Her weapon is a giant gun.
Oh.
And for her alt, when she heals, she takes the teddy bear, she tosses it in the air, and she shoots it, and a bunch of presents fly out, which is how she heals your team.
Yeah, I like the teddy bear. That's super cute.
Yeah. What do you think of the outfit? This one also is really high cut. I didn't realize how.
I don't know. It looks really.
I didn't notice how high cut a lot of the early characters' outfits were.
Yeah, not a huge.
The
color scheme.
I don't love the boots. They look like they would be really cumbersome to put on.
Wow.
You put those on, and I'm probably never taking them off.
Well, at least she can go back.
That is a plus. Yeah, and the potion bottle is a little odd.
It is really big.
It is really big.
Funky. That seems like something that should be around her side. Or something.
Yeah, well, she has one similar to it down here. But, like, yeah,
it just sits there, like, really weird. Like,
yeah.
Like she's a prisoner of her medicine.
Yeah. She's also one of the characters that they gave nice, top area to.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And they make sure to accentuate it with... Which, again, I feel like that would be really uncomfortable. I feel like that would be really uncomfortable in real life.
Oh, yeah, no. None of this is...
Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess is...
For that red coat.
Yeah, which I guess is the plus of fiction, is you can have a little ridiculous stuff, but I would not want to wear this.
Fight.
Yeah. This is Taylor. She's an intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guard. Yeah, and she works at the museum part-time. Yeah, she's kind of shy. I forget the, like, exact bits of her backstory, but she does have, I believe her mom died in childbirth, and her quest, like, focuses on how she doesn't like her birthday because of that. Here's her pretty... She fights with these lasers that appear. Yeah. She's one of the few characters that gets glasses.
Yeah, no, that's the first one I've seen, I think.
I believe it's only her and one other person that have, like, actual glasses. A few of them have sunglasses, but... Yeah. The one thing and the one complaint I've always had about Palo's design is I don't like the type.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I very rarely like skin-colored types. And this is not one of the occasions that I like them. I also feel like I wish this came out a little more.
Yeah.
Because it looks little...
it looks like a shirt or something. There should be some...
I think it's meant to be just a very short dress.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know how warm this would be, because she's from Belobog, and she's from the top icy part. I feel like you'd probably be fairly fine up here, but I'm freezing my ass off down here. I'm literally freezing my ass off.
Literally.
Yeah, but I do like her design for the most part. Sam Pokoski.
Well, we
fucking bitch.
If you don't like him.
Blah, blah, blah. Stupid bitch.
Yeah, no, he looks like
he's a sleazeball. He scams people.
Yeah.
He walks through the snow, but he has his sides entirely out. I don't like this.
Maybe they'll stab him.
One could only hope. F, I don't like his stupid face.
Yeah.
His face looks punchable.
He kind of
I'd punch Sampo Koski.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can move past Sampo.
Oh, cute.
She's also from Bellabog, and she's from the underground area. She does. Her weapon is this little, like, drill claw.
Yeah, she should have some pants.
She should have a pair of pants, probably.
Oh.
Yeah, this is her pretty art, and there's her, like, big claw weapon. She's the leader of the moles, which is, like, it's just a bunch of kids trying their best to help out and do what the adults do. But they're, like, 5, so... I love her hat.
Yeah.
Also, her jacket looks so warm.
It does.
Yeah. She's just kind, a little silly. I love her little cat backpack. She calls Natasha a witch, and she dislikes having to go to the clinic. But she's kind of just a kid. All the kids kind of just feel like kids.
Yeah.
Here's Lynx, Japard's younger sister, the one who likes animals. She's not, like, specifically a part of the Silvermane Guard, but she, like, likes to go out and explore in the snow areas.
Yeah. I like her boots and hat.
Her boots look really warm. Her hat looks a little warm. It has little ears. She looks like she's like the first Bellabog character we've seen who looks like she'd actually be warm out in the snow.
Right.
Which makes sense because she spends most of her time out there, and she has this little flask with her. Yeah, she just looks cute. She's nice. Here's her with the northern lights and a lynx. Lynx with a lynx. And she's ice fishing. She's just cute. I like her. Yeah, I should build my lynx. Here's Luca. Another character I don't care for the most, but I like him more than I like Sampo.
Yeah. So it fits.
He has a robot arm. Yeah. I like how he has the magma stuff up here and then also on his leg. I like that it's carried down. This is his pretty art, which he's like a boxer. I don't have much to say about him. He's oddly inserted into the story. He wasn't part of the, like, actual Bellabog story, and then he kind of just showed up. And we were kind of supposed to act like he'd been there the whole time. It's odd. Also, he shows up every time I pull for a character, so, yeah. Chinchue? Yeah, she's from the Fianjia Lafu. And she works in the Divination Commission alongside Fushuen. Yeah. But she slacks off at her job. She doesn't particularly like it. She spends most of her time playing Celestial Jade, which is a game they have. And yeah, but I like her. I like her outfit. Yeah. And then yeah, here's her playing Celestial Jade, and her sleeping. Yeah, she's silly. She's meant to be like a door guardian, but she kind of just spends all her time playing Celestial Jade. And, like, the first time you meet her, she's meant to, like, be escorting you to the Divination Commission, but she chose to wait by playing Celestial Jade, and, like, as she's talking to you, she's also, like, calling out her like, wins in the game, so it's really funny. But yeah, she's just silly. I like her. This is Tin Young, who, yeah, she's another Foxian, and she has the fluffy tail you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I modeled my ears off hers a lot because I was looking at pictures of her ears while I was drawing, and yeah. She's the one who got revived and is coming next patch. After Sunday. The less important one for 2.7. Yeah, she's... I think I've told you about how she dies at the end of...
Yeah.
Where she snaps her neck. Yeah. Yeah, she's, she does a lot of stuff. She's a delegate for the Fianjia Lafu, and she acts as our guide when we first arrive, and she's like an ambassador. All that fun stuff. And she's black. And I love her little hair pieces.
Yes.
Though I'm not sure, now that I look at them closer, you'd think they'd put them up here, but are they just stabbing into her skull? I do like that hair clip, though. Like, it looks fine like this.
Yeah.
But when you look at the side, they're just, like, stabbing into her skull. But yeah, she has all this fun wavy stuff. This is her pretty art with other foxes. Not much about her. She's just a little devious. This is Su Shang. She's a Cloud Knight for the Xianzhou.
I like the color scheme, but it's really short again.
It is very short. You're gonna have to get used to that. That's a common theme. I like the bells in her hair, though that would be incredibly annoying in real life.
Yeah, well,
the little jingling everywhere you walk. And here's her pretty art. She's a newly appointed Cloud Knight, but she's really good fighter, but she unintentionally holds herself back because of the sword she uses. She uses this like really big sword that's like practically the same size of her, so she can barely lift it. But like she manages to successfully hold her own in a fight against Yanqing, who is like the protege to the general, which means she probably has quite a bit of skill. But yeah, so she just unintentionally holds herself back. She's also like lightly implied to be dyslexic, which is fun. She struggles a lot with reading and like her actual studies to be like a Cloud Knight, but she tries her best. She's just silly. She fights with a giant chicken. When you use her ult, she smashes the enemies with a giant chicken. It's silly. Yeah. This is Yukong. I don't think you're gonna like her outfit.
Yeah, I really don't like her outfit. I like her hair and ears.
Yeah. Pretty. Oh, here's your favorite part, the fluffy tail.
Yay.
I didn't expect you'd like the Foxians so much.
Yeah, no, I love them.
Yeah, her ears are really pretty, and I love how she has the little, like, gold on them.
Yeah.
She is the Helma Master for the Xianzhou Lafu. And she, like, used to fight directly on the battlefield, but after her friend died, she kind of took a step back to just more of, like, the logistics section, like, area of it. Here's her pretty art. And yeah, she's a little stern. She very much thinks through her actions and does what she thinks is best for the Xianzhou, which is initially refusing our help. I do like her hair.
Yeah.
I do slightly wish it wasn't split like this, but I understand that a large reason they do that is because a lot of when you're playing the game, you see them from the back if you're walking around. So it makes sense that they put the split there so they can show off more, but I do kind of wish it wasn't there. But yeah, she's just logistical and smart. This is Gwen Eisen. She's a streamer.
Yeah.
She live streams. She is very friendly. She is overly friendly, overly energetic. A little just ball of energy who runs around and records everything, essentially. She apparently can do sword swallowing. Yeah. Here's her performing with these little doggies who are called Yiting. They're adorable. But yeah, she's just... What do you think about her outfit?
It's cute. It reminds me of Christmas.
Ironically enough, during her ult, she says Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love her hair. I love the flower.
That's pretty.
Also, I love her eyes. And I love her fire necklace. And she fights with a baton. She just hits people with her baton. Her and Su Shang are like best friends, too. This is Jue. She is a member of the 10 Lords Commission, which are 10 Lords. She's a judge for the 10 Lords Commission.
That belt thing is both interesting and terrifying.
She specifically hunts down the Mara Struck, which are Xianzhou citizens that give into the Mara, which is what gives them long life, and they go slightly insane. So yeah, that is meant to be terrifying. Okay, here's her. She's a robot. She was a real person who died and then was like resurrected as a robot. Yeah, I forget the entire thing, but like it's like in life on Xianzhou, in life you don't have time to relax, and they neither let you relax in death or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do love her hair though, where it's red and teal.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. Also, I realized I got her on the 1st of January this year. I didn't realize it took me that long to get her. But yeah, I love the like red and teal. I think it's really pretty. And yeah, any specific thoughts about her, or just?
No, just that belt thing is the most.
It is the most. This is her sister, Hanya.
They look like sisters.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
This is her pretty art. She's a judge for the Ten Lords Commission as well. And she is just constantly tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like what I said before, she's they don't let you rest when you're alive, nor when you're dead. She's the alive bit of that. She looks like a ghost.
Yeah.
Because she's so tired, but her outfit, again, is very revealing. But I
just don't
like if we look at it like this, I think it's really cool with the flowery vine stuffs and the yin yang on her belt. She does have very large boobs.
Very.
Her hair is neat. I wish it was a little more full. But yeah. I do like all the details on the back here. Yeah. She's just permanently tired.
I feel that.
Let her have a vacation. This is Mwoza. I'd been pronouncing his name wrong for so long until I heard it in story. I thought it was like Mose.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how it's spelled, but it's Mwoza. But yeah, he works as a retainer for Fei Xiao, but also is attempting to kill her. It's just how they are. They're just silly and fun like that. She lets him do it because she thinks it keeps her on her toes. He does it because she killed his family, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He was in a cult. He had no idea it was a cult.
What's up with his chaps? Those are
I think they're just meant to be chaps.
Yeah.
Here's his pretty art. You can see Fei Xiao in the back there. We'll get to her eventually. Yeah, he's meant to have like crow imagery. He very much is like I'm gonna stay in the shadows and I'm gonna be quiet. He sneaks up on people. Literally, his technique is when you're in the overworld and you hit E, they use their technique, which his is he turns into his puff of smoke and then you can sneak up on the enemies. Or ignore them. That's what I do. I just walk past them. I don't like fighting a lot of times. I avoid it as much as possible. This is Gallagher. He is a history fictionologist, which are, they follow Mayura, I think is how you say it, of the Ignomata, who's the Aeon of the Ignomata. And they're attempting to obscure history by changing it and, like, literally making edits to it. And that's what he does, yeah. But while he's on Penacony, he works as, like, a member of the Bloodhounds and a bartender. And his whole design, history fictionologists can, like, just edit their design and how they look however they want. And he just took bits and pieces of various other members of the family from Penacony for his design, which is really cool. He's just tired. He's been through some shit.
I feel you, dude.
A lot of these characters are just tired, and here's his pretty art. This is my son. His name is Misha.
Yeah.
I adopted him. He's adorable. Yeah, he's the, like, I'm not sure if reincarnation is the best word, or just like a version made by Mikal, who was the watchmaker. But he's like a younger version made by Mikal to still be on Penacony even after Mikal died. And then at the end of Penacony, he dies. He just goes bye-bye, and then he can't visit the Exodus anymore, and it's sad. He's his pretty art. He acts as the bellboy for the Reverie Hotel in Penacony.
Yeah.
And he's a little clumsy. He fights with a mop. He just hits people with his mop. And yeah, he's just silly. And he has an express ticket too. Because Mikal was the nameless. Yeah, I love his eyes too. I love when characters have like unique pupils. And when their eyelashes are the same color as their hair. What do you think of Misha?
It's cute.
Yeah. Alright, now we're getting to the characters I don't actually have. This is Klofka. She's the character I've tried to get 3 times but failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she has sunglasses and no pupils.
No.
She's if you couldn't guess, she's like vaguely deranged.
Yeah.
She again has a coat she doesn't quite wear correctly. Though hers I have more questions about, I think.
Right?
Looks like she physically cut it so she could wear it like this. But yeah, she's essentially the main character's mother. I believe she actually says that we have some of her DNA at one point, but I don't remember where that. I believe it was during when she was playing Two Truths and a Lie with us. And I forget if that was during the lie section or not. But like she does act kind of motherly towards us for the 5 minutes she's there, and then she dips. Yeah, she makes us, and then she's like, when you wake up, you'll have no memories except for me. We're like, Klofka, what's going on? And she's like, bye. But yeah, she's a Stellaron hunter. She works with Firefly. And she has this power called Spirit Whisper, where she can make these little strings and control people with them. Yeah. What do you think of Klofka? Yeah. This is one of the cases where well, they're both boots, but this is just this like boot sleeve she added to it or something. This is one of the cases where I like skin-colored types.
Yeah.
Also, she doesn't technically show any skin down here.
Yeah.
Those are tights, and she's one of the most well-dressed characters we've gotten so far. But yeah, I do really like her design and her as a character. I love that her face, like, she looks deceptively sweet, but she most certainly is very manipulative and stuff.
Yeah.
I do like that. This is Silverwolf. She's another Stellaron hunter.
Oh, this is cute, but also very manly.
Yeah. She's a gamer. Yeah, she's a gamer. She plays Honkai Impact in her trailer, which creates a lot of questions.
That's funny.
Yeah. She has the drill hair too, like Rania.
That's cute, yeah.
Yeah. And she's a little snarky.
Yeah.
She's a little sassy. She kind of just wants to play video games and not do much else, which fair.
Yeah.
She's like a really good hacker. She's an expert hacker, and yeah, she just chills. This is Vila. She's from Belobog again, and she's from the underground area.
Yeah. I really like that outfit.
This is gonna upset some people, but I don't either. It's a lot, and I don't know what it's trying to say.
Yeah, it's very sporadic.
Yeah.
Just weird color combos, and it just doesn't...
Yeah. Also, I think it would look better if her hair wasn't two-tone.
Yeah, maybe.
Because then you'd at least have something blank back there. Contrast with all the ridiculous up here. Also, her shorts are incredibly short.
Yeah, they are. Wow.
Those are like...
all the way up there.
Those are a step away from underwear. Actually, I think some types of underwear might be more covering than that.
Probably. Yeah, no, I don't like that outfit.
Yeah, it's not great. She's a little mean, but she's just like very frank and like she doesn't sugarcoat things. She can be a little hot-headed. But yeah. This is Rocha. He is the one I was talking about the other night, where he's an XP of Auto Apocalypse, and like essentially the same person as Auto.
I don't like all the white.
You don't like the white?
No. He has very pretty hair.
He does have very pretty hair. Why don't you like the white?
I just don't like white.
Fair. Though I think it is closer to like ivory.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just all the yellow next to it. I'm not sure. It is a lot of white, though. I feel like he'd benefit from black pants.
Yeah.
But he's a merchant. He travels around carrying a coffin that has what is implied to be the remains of an Aeon in it. Because the Aeons can die, and some of them have died, and he just might be carrying around an Aeon in his coffin, which is a choice. Again, I don't really like him for his personality. I like him for what he could do for the story. Because, like, him carrying around the Aeon and working with Jinglu is very interesting. But yeah, he's very mysterious. He hides who he is. Locha isn't even his real name.
Oh.
It's just the name he uses while he's on the Xianzhao. If I had to guess, I'd say his real name is probably Otto. Because he's an XP of Auto Apocalypse, so it would make sense that he'd also be Auto Apocalypse. I mean, he could potentially even just be one of Otto's clones. Otto made, like, a lot of clones of himself.
Yeah.
He could literally just be one of Otto's clones that somehow got to the Star Rail universe. Jin Yuan. This is the general for the Xianzhou Lafu.
Very fancy.
He is. He's very good when he's very good at fighting and his job when he actually tries, but he just prefers to not. He just likes sleeping. Dude's permanently tired, and I think he's allowed to be. He, like, witnessed the death of one of his friends, the exile of another, the, like, half-death of another, and the half-death of another. Dude's allowed to be a little done with life.
Life is exhausting.
He's allowed to just not really try. I think that can be allowed. But when it does actually come down to it, and the Luofu is actually in threat, he does buckle down and hand people their asses if needed. He controls this. I wish it would let me see the splash art for characters I don't have, but whatever. He has this giant, like, thingy he fights with called the Lightning Lord, which will attack and it will hit the ground. And do you want to know what he says when he's about to summon it?
What?
He says it's time for the Master Stroke.
Jesus. Oh, wow.
That is a legitimate line that a legitimate character says that a legitimate voice actor had been asked to record.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, he kind of looks like a lion. And he also has a pet lion, I believe.
No, and the things on his sleeves are...
Yeah. And again, this is a case of asymmetry that I really like. I like that he has the thingy on his shoulder here, but not on here. Because it's balanced out by having the scroll over here.
Right.
But then everything else is very symmetrical, which makes it not look off-balanced. But yeah, then... I don't particularly love these sleeve thingies, but I'll deal with it for the fact that I like the rest of his design. I'll allow those. But yeah, and he is Yanqing's teacher. This is Blade. He is our final Stellaron hunter, and he was Jinyuan and Danheng's friend. But then, you know, everything that happened, and now he can't die. He wants to die, but he can't die. Dude physically tries to die every chance he gets, but he can't die. And he's also hunting down Danheng.
Oh, funny.
Because of the beef they have in their past. But yeah, he's very cold and just standoffish. He's hoping that by following Elio, he'll eventually get to die. His whole thing is he wants to kill Danheng, and B wants to die himself. Which, fair.
Yeah.
I don't hold a lot of things against the former members of the High Cloud Quintet, because they went through quite a lot of shit. They're allowed to be a little pieces of shit. Also, I like his earrings. He has that one there and the stud there. But yeah. I like his design. I wish there was a little something more with his shoes, but everything else is good. Yeah. And, Klofka uses her Spirit Whisper on him to help him, like, control him when he's being overtaken by Mara. Which is really cool. Neat use of her power. This is Yanqing. who is the only standard banner character I don't have. But he is Jinyuan's student. And he very much is like, he gets in over his head a little bit because he thinks he's a little stronger than he actually is. So he attempts to fight Jinglu, he attempts to fight Blade. He fails both times. He fights Hule and wins though, so he gets a win. But yeah, he's very much he's very skilled with swords. He's a swords master, and he can make his swords fly, which is really cool. And yeah, he's just silly. He's not silly, but I like calling him silly. And I have mixed feelings about this stupid hair ring.
Yeah, that is weird.
Because I kind of wish his hair went through it. Yeah. Every time I see it, I think about grabbing his ponytail and putting it through there, and I think it would look so much better that way, but what do I know? I do like the little cloud and bells there, though that would be incredibly annoying.
That would be annoying. I like the rainbow cloud on the bottom of the camera.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the actual term for that is, but it is really pretty. I also like the birds on his arm. It is a very pretty design. I wish I had him, just for the simple fact that I wish I have every character. This is Jinglu. She's the final member of the High Cloud Quintet. And she wears this blindfold because the darkness helps her not go crazy. Yeah. You can see her.
Pretty busy. It's not bad, but there's just lots of lines. Especially in that middle piece.
Yeah. The moon changes if we look at it for a second.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. Her outfit is very busy.
Yeah.
But I do like it for the most part. I love like the painting on here. I think that's really pretty.
That's cool.
And I like the flowers. I'm actually curious what specific flower those are and like what they mean. I don't know off the top of my head. I like all the moon imagery too. She was a member of the High Cloud Quintet, and if I remember correctly, she is the one who initially captured Hule, who is Borson and the main enemy to the Foxians, the characters you really like. And she's the one who I believe initially defeated him before shit went down and she went vaguely crazy. But yeah. I like that the moon theme is consistent throughout her design, because it's there. You can see the half moons on her shoes, on her neck, and it's on her blindfold. I like that they kept it consistent throughout everything. It is very busy, though.
Yeah.
This is Dunhung again, except this is his powered-up form. Because he's half the reincarnation of the former High Elder.
The horns are cool.
So he gets the horns. He does not have a tail. But when he idles, he will get a tail. Just, he doesn't have one normally. I'm not sure why. I don't quite remember. Bailu asks him, "Where's your tail?" And he's just like, "Oh." So there's something there. I like his horns, though. Though they look fragile. It looks like I could snap them if I wanted to. That's probably a really fucked up thing to say, but it looks like if I grabbed them hard enough and I twist, they would snap right off. Get stronger horns, dude. I don't like this outfit.
Yeah. I don't think I like this other one.
I like his other one more than this one. I don't think I like when pants are weird and puffy like that at the base of the boots. I think that's my main problem with... Also, I don't like the... I wish they either made it fully off the shoulder or fully on the shoulder, or even just changed this shoulder. It looks vague. Here's the problem. We come back to this for a lot of designs I don't like. It looks off balance. Because you have this up here, and then this kind of tries to help, but it doesn't do a great job. It looks like this side is being pulled down.
Yeah.
Compared to this side, which I don't like. I do like his hair though, and his horns, and his eyes and stuff. I like all that, but Like if we look at it from here, it looks good.
That's
but
small.
if we specifically focus on the face. But yeah. He parts the sea during one point in the quest, which is pretty cool. I love that cutscene because the water just looks so quenchable. Alright, here's another Foxy, and this is Huahua. She is a judge for the Ten Lords Commission. And she has her ears pointed down.
Oh, this guy is cute.
Her tail is actually possessed by a Helubai, which are similar to ghosts, but they're not ghosts. But her tail, called Mr. Tail, the Helubai had hidden her tail when she was a child, and the Ten Lords Commission, instead of removing the Helubai, they just sealed the Helubai into her tail. And then she proceeded to be shunned by literally everybody in her life. Her parents, her schoolmates, everything. But yeah, so she's tired. She doesn't want to work for the Ten Lords Commission. She's sick of everything. She doesn't look like she slept in a week. I love her eyes, though. I love that they're little paw prints. And I love the yin-yang on that. I love her design. I want to give her a hug, though. I think she deserves it. But yeah, she's just kind of tired. She deserves a nap. Mr. Tail ruthlessly bullies her. He does seem to truly care about her, but he does bully her a lot. He calls her weak and pathetic and is able to loosely pull her body around. So yeah, it sucks. But they do seem to care about each other to some extent, at least. Even if it's just the situation they're in. I think this is the last Foxian we have. This is Fei Xiao. You're going to be very disappointed in this.
No tail?
She does not have a tail.
Yeah, I don't really like her outfit.
Because she's part Borathan.
Yeah,
but
she's part Borathan. What is this? Outfit is boring if you don't have a tail.
She takes her jacket off in her alt, and I think I like her outfit better without the jacket.
Yeah.
But yeah, the tail really, the lack of a tail really kills it for you, huh?
It really does. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm not into it.
Don't like this bit
No,
right
I
here.
don't like that.
I think I'd like the outfit a lot more if that wasn't there, because that makes it look really busy. But I do like her. She's the general for the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Yeah.
And she's cursed by Borathan blood, so that she'd eventually one day just go crazy and murder everybody. Which is why Jiao Choi is her healer, as he was trying to heal her. She does luckily get healed at the cost of Jiao Choi being able to see. Because he poisons himself. Hulei, who escaped the shackling prison, drank his blood. She fought Hulei and ate his heart. And then because the heart made her curse just stop, and then the poison in the heart made it not corrupt her or something like that. So yeah, she does have a very interesting story. I just really wish she didn't have this. The little just extra piece of fabric there makes it really busy.
Yeah.
You really hate that she doesn't have a tail, though.
Really hate it.
This is Yunli. She is a swords master, or she hunts down cursed swords, because her father made a shit ton of cursed swords, and now she's trying to collect them all. She's from the Xianzhou, I think it's pronounced Zhuming. That one's one that I haven't heard pronounced a lot. But yeah, I love the pattern on her little extra thingies back here. I never know what to call those. Scarf tails. She doesn't really have a scarf. Yeah.
I like that there's not as much going on.
Yeah, she does have a very simplistic design. She fights with a giant ass sword too.
Nice.
Yeah, and she's her and Yanqing become rivals fairly quickly. And they they have this whole really cool fight scene where they spar each other. and she steals his sword because she can speak to swords, and she can speak to any weapon, but swords specifically. And apparently Yenching's sword is like, I don't want to do this shit, and she's like, okay, and just steals the sword. I like her little, like, tiara? I'm sure there's a correct word for that, but I'm just gonna call it a tiara for now. I think it's really pretty. I like how simplistic her design is. I do slightly wish she had shoes, though.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that I would hate to be running around without shoes. And, like, fighting without shoes feels really dangerous. That feels like you're begging to get your Achilles tendon slashed.
Especially with a big sword.
Yeah. Here's another character I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, that's pretty ugly. No,
yeah,
it's just ugly.
This is Argente.
Yeah.
He is a Knight of Beauty.
Sorry, dude. No, you're not. Wow. Yep. No.
Do you want to stop looking at Argente?
I don't like anything about his outfit except for maybe that heart in the middle.
Yeah.
It's cute. No, it's
ew. Yeah, I don't.
Transformer that only have twist.
Oh my god, he does! I don't like his face either.
And the weird.
I don't like how he's looking at me. I don't like how he's looking at me.
It's just kind of creepy.
Yeah, here's the back of his outfit.
He
finds beauty in literally everything, which I guess explains why he looks like this.
Jesus.
I mean, he's a Knight of Beauty, not a Knight of Fashion sense. So yeah, he just
that one's very off-putting.
Yeah, I don't like him. He's too much. Here's the character I really like. Here's Aventurine.
Yeah, I hear you talk about him all the time.
Not as much as Sunday, but...
His outfit's kind of cool. I wish he had black pants, though. What's with all the white? I like the fuzzy thing on the top.
He's a member of the 10 Stonehearts, but less because he wants to, and more because he has literally no other choice because he was a slave. Poor baby.
The bottom of his pants is kind of cool. So it's got almost like a playing card or gambling, like...
There we go. Yep, he is a gambler.
Okay.
He's called a gambler. Both Dr. Ratio and Sparkle refer to him as a peacock, which makes a lot of sense. And he has really pretty eyes.
Yeah, those are cool.
But they also don't have sparkles, which it means he's like super, just, yeah. And depressingly, he does have a little, like, thingy on his neck from when he was a slave.
Oh.
And the single earring, which a lot of times when characters have been enslaved, they get one ear pierced for, like, the marking thingy. So he just has the one ear pierced, which is really depressing. And they gave him a boob window, because... Yeah, but really, really cool is that he has, like, all the different, like, card symbols on him. Like, here's the spade.
Yeah.
The thingy on his chest is both the heart and the spade, which is really cool. He has a roulette wheel on his back, and he also has the club right there. And then the diamond is somewhere. There's more spades. He has a lot of spades. I don't remember where the diamond on his design is.
There's a diamond up on his chest.
He's blessed or cursed so that, like, even if he loses something, it still turns out well for him in the end. Which really fucked his entire life, essentially. He's from a very desolate planet that had very little rain, where he was essentially viewed as, like, a blessing for his people, and his dad died, and then his mom died, and then his sister was murdered, and then he was captured and sent into slavery, and then he killed his owner, and then was forced to join the IPC. I want to hug him and protect him from everyone. But yeah, he tries to kill himself canonically multiple times. When he finds out you can't die in the dreamscape, he attempts to test it multiple times and is disappointed when he wakes up each time, which is so depressing. Casually made one of the most traumatized characters, just cause. Why not? What do you think of Aventurine? Yeah. Oh, he has another roulette wheel on his belt. Yeah, I really like his design. I love the green. I like the green and gold. I think it's really neat. Here's Sparkle. I don't particularly care for Sparkle.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's all that red again.
You want to know why I dislike her?
Off-putting.
Dislike her a lot?
Sure.
She's friends with Sam.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Yeah. I like
Bye,
her
bitch.
eyes. I like her eyes and her mask, but she's a masked fool, and so is Sampo, but they're followers of Aha, the Elation Aeon. And they kind of just do shit. She literally attempts to bomb Penacony because she thought it was funny.
Oh.
Yeah. The first thing she does when we see her for the first time is be vaguely racist towards the Venturine,
Jesus.
which is great. Robin dies, and then she proceeds to attempt to impersonate Robin.
Yeah.
And Sunday's like, "Yo, dude, stop!" And she's like, "No, I don't think I will." So yeah, I don't particularly care for her, but yeah. What are your thoughts on her design?
I don't really like it.
No, what don't you like about it?
I don't know. No clothes, all the red.
She's very naked.
Yeah, very naked.
Yeah, she shows a lot of skin. All right, moving on. Black Swan.
Oh, that's a cool design. I like that.
Yeah, she's a memo keeper, which are people who are. It's like a veil.
And a brooch thing. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, memo keepers attempt to collect memories for. Yeah, and that's really cool. All her stained glass for Fule, the Aeon of Remembrance.
Mm-hmm.
And the really cool thing about memo keepers is they literally just pick their what they look like. They can just choose. They give up their physical form when they become memo keepers.
Yeah.
So she chooses to look like this, and I think that's a great choice. She has really pretty eyes.
Yeah.
And I love she uses tarot cards when she fights.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I just think she's really pretty.
No, I like it a lot.
Yeah. Any complaints about the design? Because this one feels very overly positive.
Yeah, it is overly positive. I mean, it's still revealing and short and stuff like that, but I like the colors. Yeah, it's just really nice.
I love her veil and her hair. I guess my one complaint would be I wish her hair was a little more full.
Yeah, and the weird flappy things on the back.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, but other than that, I really like it. She dances with Acheron in a really pretty animated short, and it's vaguely gay the whole time, which is cool. This is Acheron. She is a self-annihilator, she is an emanator of IX, the Nihility, despite the fact that IX doesn't typically accept emanators. Hi, Pumpkin! But yeah, she pretends to be a Galaxy Ranger, and she's not actually a Galaxy Ranger, and she's really cool. I really like her. What do you think of Acheron? She's very naked again. Yeah. We fall back into this.
It's like naked and busy. I don't know. It's just weird asymmetrical stuff going on. It's weirdly
asymmetrical.
It doesn't flow very well, and I'm not like a huge fan of the other, honestly.
I do like her hair though. If we look at her from this top up,
her hair and face is very pretty.
Yeah, I love her hair and her little clippy thingy. And this little almost sword. You could stab someone with this. Pumpkin. Oh. It's fine. Alright, 3 more. This is Boot Hill. Again, one of my brother's favorites.
I like that one.
Yeah, he's
cool.
He's a robot cowboy.
Big zipper.
His planet was destroyed. His planet was destroyed by the IPC, and they captured him and turned him into a robot.
I love his outfit though.
Yeah,
he looks so strong.
Yeah, he eats bullets.
Zipper.
He eats bullets.
Yeah,
cause he can.
Cyborg cowboy.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. Oh my God, hi.
I think this outfit is pretty neat, and I wish I could have an outfit like that too.
All right. His eyes are little scopes. Yeah, he's cool. He's like my one problem with I really like him except for the fact that they have this running joke with him that he can't swear because of his voice module.
Well, shit.
So instead of shit, he says shirt. But they do it so often that it gets a little annoying.
Yeah.
And that would be my only complaint. The last character we have in here, Rappa.
Oh wow.
She's the character who I was showing you.
Is she a rapper?
She's a ninja, but she also raps. Yes. Yeah. She does a lot of rapping. But yeah, she's a ninja and a galaxy ranger. She is again very naked.
Okay, if that other sleeve was on the other side, that would be a really cool coat, but it looks like I don't like that. The helmet is cool though, and the tail thing is cool on fire.
Yeah, the little.
I would start people on fire with that. This is an outfit I could see wearing in real life, except for the shorts.
Slightly longer shirt, or
no, just get rid of them and put some sweatpants on. My God, those look really uncomfortable. Considering you don't have a shirt on anymore at all.
Yeah,
sweatpants and the jacket.
Yeah, she gets one of the casually most depressing backstories. She was created and experimented on by Dr. Primitive, one of the members of the Genius Society.
Pretty awesome.
And the only way she could cope with it was through the lead dude experimenting on her, who actually kind of cared about her. Would show her comic books about ninjas, and she really latched onto that, which is why she built her whole personality around them. Which is really vaguely depressing. I wish her shoes covered her toes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Any final thoughts about Rappa? Yeah. I love her. Looking at her again from this angle, I really like it.
No, the t-shirt and everything is super cool too.
I just wish it went. Yeah. I just wish it went down just slightly more. It's vaguely. It only covers a little more than a raw
it is a turtleneck.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
I do like these zippers on it,
those are kind of cool.
Yeah. Right.
His outfit is so pretty.
Yeah, here's Sunday. Oh. Here's the boy! Descends.
The one
quite literally descends from the heavens into my life.
Absolutely.
All right.
He's very
what do you think about him? And be careful what you say, because I am sitting right next to you.
He's beautiful.
So my constant annoyance about him is deserved.
Yeah. No, he's very.
Yeah, and he has these little they're called echoes of former melodies or something like that. I forget the exact name, but
no,
they're really pretty. And he's got the wings and the halo like Robin.
Yeah, the whole aesthetic is just really on point. It's balanced. It's not too dark. It's not too light.
I love the
little rainbow,
the little vinies that are still symbolizing how he may be free, but he's still trapped.
Yeah.
And I love his gloves.
No, best for last, for sure.
Obviously. And his eyes are so pretty.
Soon I shall be yours.
And his boots are also so pretty.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's the little red stripe I've been talking about a lot recently. Yep. I've been talking about how I believe his Astral Express ticket will go over this. But it's just not there because spoilers. But yeah, and I love his halo and how it has eyes on it.
His eyes are pretty too.
Yeah. He's so pretty.
Golden nuggets of love.
Yeah. All right, and that is every character.
Sunday's obviously the best.
I mean, obviously, but out of everyone who is playable so far, who was your favorite? Clara? She's your favorite?
She's so cute.
She is so adorable. She can do no wrong. Well, thank you for going through all the characters with me and giving me all your thoughts about them. I think I know who, but who was your least favorite?
Oh, I can't remember his ugly name. Yep, that's the one.
He's so ugly. Nights of Beauty, my ass.
Yeah, no, you're not living up to your name.
He's so boxy. I think that's my problem.
It's really the
he's so rectangular.
The weird untransformed transformer look, or a knight missing half his armor or something.
Yeah.
No. Sunday is this guy's blah. That's my final thought.
Genty away from Sunday. Don't Don't dirty the area around Sunday with him. There's a reason I will never pull for Argenti. I mean, obviously Sunday's my favorite, but out of characters playable so far, she's probably my favorite. I love Robin.
I like her a lot too. Clara's just so cute.
Clara is
the coat.
adorable.
I want that coat.
I have her right here.
Really kind of want a coat.
Here she is. Ignore how unbuilt she is. She should have.
Yeah, you should do some more work on
She
her.
should have way more than 8% crit rate. I should.
She's been her braid or is that somebody else's braid?
Where?
Down.
This?
Yeah.
It's just like a braided part of the coat.
Oh.
Yeah. I promise my characters are typically better built than this. I mean, here's Firefly.
Yeah.
Or here you can quick see all the insanity I've been doing for Sunday. I have a light cone fully leveled for him.
Oh wow.
These are all his artifacts I have farmed up, and I'm still not happy with them.
Wow.
And then also I have all this stuff collected for him, all these level up books, these little thingies that level up his talents.
Nice.
And I've collected 144 of these, 74 of these, and 18 of these to level up his traces.
16 days.
Yeah, what is the actual official 16 days and 20 hours?
Oh wow.
It tells you exactly right there.
That's awesome.
All right, thank you again. That was awesome. I had so much fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah. Yay.